My name is Jim Kuretski, and I'm a town councilor with the town of Jupiter. I've served, I'm in my 10th year. During my first term, I was clueless about the immigration issue.
All right, let's stand by 1 second. Let's just ignore that and go on, sir. I'm sorry.
During my first term of office, I was clueless about immigration issues and accepted them as a federal issue and sat waiting for the federal government to take some action. Towards the end of my first term, I recognized that the reason the federal government has not taken action is they recognize the dilemma. We're dependent upon illegal residents, and we can't do without them, and yet we have this border issue we have to deal with. In any event, I come here before you and I ask myself before I speak, what might I do to influence changes in the proposed legislation? And I answer that by saying, please look at what we've done in Jupiter. Please understand what we have learned and the demonstrated results. See real people by the light of no soul. No community in Florida has done more to reject Americans' hypocritical approach to immigration than the Americans of Jupiter. Since the El Sol Resource Center has opened, the townspeople have carried a brave, honest, and practical experiment in dealing with a problem which no one wants to touch. Federal immigration policy reforms must take local community perspectives into account. I prepared a submittal document. Representative Snyder, please read. Beneficial immigration policy reforms can be achieved if legislators truly understand how communities have dealt with the millions of undocumented immigrants that have resided within our borders for the past few decades, and help to change the false public perceptions about these residents and the advocacy support groups. Constructive public debate and legislator collaboration should begin with understanding and acceptance of 5 fundamental facts. Immigrant residents do perform work and services that many Americans do not want to do. Our economy has clearly become dependent upon them, very dependent. It took us over 2 years to eliminate blue tarps from roofs in Jupiter, replacing the 5,000 hurricane damaged roofs. That was a time that I recognized
30 seconds remaining.
It would have taken a decade without our immigrants. Immigrant residents do pay taxes to local governments. The top 10 revenue sources for the town represent 92% of general fund requirements. Our immigrant residents contribute to that. Immigrant residents are eager to learn and speak English. They do work to assimilate into the community and contribute towards its betterment. They, in fact, strive to comply with our laws. Jupiter is better today because we've reached out and tried to work together. Please take that into account. Thank you.
Thank you.